Good morning. It is Sunday, July 13th. This is Today in the W. It's your boy Flo. We are presented by the House of Stems. We have four amazing games that tip off at 1 o'clock. My guy Dream will be joining us here shortly. If you guys could all kindly please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and also go over to my YouTube channel at Sports with Flow. Link is in the bio. Subscribe there. Share with your friends, everyone. It's going up on a Sunday, trying to get some money. Big Saturday yesterday for us in the House of Stems. 5 units won, one rebound from Kayla Thornton away from going absolutely crazy. And at the half, we had a Veronica Burton lay that was 78-73. That was looking crazy. And Stephanie Talbot has been waived by the Valkyries. Okay, cool. Energy. Let's get it. Let me take a sip of my coffee from my favorite Harry Potter mug. And let's get rolling. Dream will be here shortly. It's a Sunday morning. I appreciate everybody for the support. Appreciate everybody for showing up. There's a ton of looks. And of course, the leans bucket is not bare today because we got four games. And the first one is the Wings and Fever. Timothy, thanks for pulling up my guy. Let's get straight to it. Wings Fever, 174 and a half total. This game's at 1 o'clock. This game's on ABC. And it pits the last two number one overall picks in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers. That should be fun. Nice little rivalry there. I'm sure all of WNBA Twitter is going to start narratives depending on how this one goes. You also get Enrique back today. So Enrique is back today. The game's in Indiana. So whenever you have like a player who went to Notre Dame playing in Indiana, you always got to look for that. Enrique has a great track record against this Indiana Fever team. So in this game is really interesting because Dejanay is questionable. I haven't seen if she's playing in this one. So we'll get the word on that. If she does play, she's been out for over, I want to say, about like a month plus. So definitely the Wings could use her defense to contain Caitlin Clark. In this one, they're 9.5 point favorites. Couple looks I really like in this one. So Caitlin Clark in the last two games has played 25, 26 minutes. Obviously, you got to start with the marquee on the board, but it's Caitlin Clark, biggest player in the league, and she's playing in primetime on ABC. I really think her P plus A is really low. You have to imagine that they're going to bump her minutes up. I looked last time she came back from the injury, and you see that they kind of like escalated her quickly. This time, I think they're going to kind of like take this a little bit slower to go up. Like, I don't think she's going to 33, 34 minutes, but I think we could see her elevate up to 29, 30 minutes. That, of course, if the Wings can keep it close, of course. So in this one, I like Caitlin Clark. Obviously, the assist. I mean, they're going to trap. Crystal Clanis is probably going to trap her almost every time off these screens. The assist at 8.5, I like that. My favorite look in this game, though, however, has to be Aaliyah Boston, points plus assist. It opened at 18.5, gave that out on the court. It's now at 19.5. I like that. Aaliyah should give this team belt. It's a matchup nightmare for the Wings. Leah Rue cannot stay with Aaliyah Boston with the foot speed. If they put Misha Hines-Allen on her on the block, she should bully her down low. She had 24 points plus assists last time they played this team. That was without Caitlin Clark. I think you're going to get more Caitlin Clark minutes. I think you can get more pick and roll action. I think she's going to be involved in everything. After last game against who did Fever play last game? They played the Dream. It was a great game. Stephanie White, she talked about the fact that like we envision Aaliyah Boston as Nikola Jokic. Said that in the preseason in training camp, and they said she wants her to have more of a Jokic role. The thing I've seen is like Caitlin Clark's playing a lot more off ball since coming back from the groin injury. So with Aaliyah Boston, she's triggering a lot of this offense. So I think that like if she drags Leah Rue out of that paint, I think that she's the multitude of ways to score, to distribute. She had eight assists last game, 15 potentials. Amazing game last game. So I like Aaliyah Boston a ton in this one. I also love the owner of the Dallas Wings. That's Kelsey Mitchell, 16.5 points. Love Kelsey Mitchell. I couldn't take both. I have Kelsey Mitchell's threes on LA. I want to say she has three, and just look at the chart. It's like 3 plus threes and like 7 of 8, but the points should all be there. If you know Kelsey Mitchell, you know she's a player, open court, speedy, kind of like a De'Aaron Fox type, get to the cup really quick. This is one of the worst fast break defenses in the league. It's a team where like above the break threes are all right there. That's Kelsey Mitchell. And also the chart with Caitlin Clark, without Caitlin Clark. With Caitlin Clark, Kelsey's taking about 5, 6 threes a game. And you know her, she goes 3 for 4, 3 for 5. She's probably going to put up 2, 3 more. So love Kelsey Mitchell in this spot. Is it still at 16.5? Yeah, 16.5 minus 125. I love Kelsey Mitchell. Boston Mitchell, I had to pick between them. I went with Boston, but I can easily see both hitting. And you got to talk about the fact that the total is 174.5. Y'all remember last year, different coach, different teams. Last year when it was Wings Fever and the first time they played, and that was like prop heaven, like literally everything went off. It's both teams to score 90 points. Everyone. I think Caitlin Clark went off, and I also sprinkled on Caitlin Clark's triple double. It was at 3,500. It's at 29 now. I'm gonna pull up my guy Dream here. We get this thing cracking. My guy Dream, how we feeling this morning?
What's popping, man? What's the vibes?
Oh, man, feeling good. Hold on. I think my mic might be on the wrong one. Yeah, my mic's probably sound crazy. Yeah, that's just much better now.
Hold on. Hopefully I'm all right. Hopefully I'm sounding good.
Perfect. Just my mic was a little bit different. Yeah, so we on the first game. I'll just talk about Wings and Fever. Fever side, I really like Kelsey Mitchell. Whenever it's the Wings, man, you gotta always look at Caitlin Clark, like 8.5 assists, limited minutes or not. Like, if she's getting like her teammates are making these buckets, she could slap that in 3 quarters easily. On the wing side, I mean, Paige Beckers, I mean, it was 16.5, it's now 17.5. I think you could see like a little dual action where like it's like Clark 20, Paige 20, Clark 25, Paige 25. So those are the main ones I like in this one. Dream, what you like in the first game of the day, man? Prime time on ABC, man. That total is amazing.
Wings team total. Over 81.5. Now I got my boy Ski, who's my GOAT, who's really good at stuff like this. I'm trying to dabble in the sides and totals because the W been janky lately. So I'm trying to find value. I'm trying to find it wherever I can get it, man. But yeah, I just think that first off, the Wings are in the last 3 games, they're second in pace in the entire league over the last 3 games. I think Enrique coming back, and they're pretty close to the Mercury, who's number 1. I think with Enrique coming back, that could only help scoring and hurt defense, which will cause them to score on the other end. And I'm not sure I trust Indiana's defense at this point with Caitlin Clark back. So that's the first place that I looked was the Dallas team total over 81.5 on Bet Rivers. It's 82.5 some other places, but Bet Rivers 81.5. But as far as like the props, I agree with you. I'm a little, maybe we get CC lifted, minutes restriction lifted today. You know, if so, it could be crazy. If it's still gonna be 25, 27 minutes, you know, that could be tough. I think Sophie Cunningham is in a good spot. I was looking, and I know that each of these teams are allowing threes over the last 5 games. I think each of these teams have allowed a player to have 3 threes in the opposing team, maybe even 4, and 4 of the last 5, if not 5 of the last 5. So Sophie played 30 minutes last game. I can see this being the game where she gets the same amount of minutes and her 2 threes are out there, like -110, -105, something nice. She coming off a double-double. She's in her 4 rebounds are basically what Lexi Hall's line is, 4.5. So I think Sophie could be in a sneaky spot. And last but not least, I think the girl Zaza James. I think she could be in a sneaky spot. Her 2 threes are +164.
You in your Duffy this morning, I see.
Yeah, I was looking, man. I was ready for my stream too. Like I said, I got my show next. But nah, man, I'm looking at. We're just looking at Zaza, man. 2 threes at +164. Enrique back probably means I would think maybe JJ Quigley goes to the bench and maybe Zaza still stays in the starting lineup, or maybe Zaza comes off the bench, but I still think she's going to get 25 to 27 minutes. And like I said, if you're going to bet, I want to get threes for somebody on Dallas, and it's going to either be Enrique, who I'm not too sure about after not playing in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be old girl Zaza. So I will probably lean Zaza. 2 threes +168 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. I got to throw it right back to you, man. Like, you know, it's like that whole Notre Dame thing going on. Enrique 2 threes is -122. Listen, I understand she hasn't played in how long, but it's the stock. We're never getting this again. This is, for me, like, this just feels like, okay, like, you know, I'm not the smartest man in the world. I don't pretend to be. The books are serving me. Cool. So y'all are telling me the total's 175, and in a game with 175 plus points, I need Enrique for 2 threes. Like, the first place my mind went to is like, okay, just SGP this. Like, give me 3 from Enrique, give me 3 from Kelsey, give me 20, give me Caitlin Clark on the double. Like, just take it all and put it together and then see what happens. And it's like one of those ABC games too. Like, these players know when they get prime time.
Yeah. I completely agree with you on Enrique. Those 2 threes being at 114, even if she only plays 25 minutes, you know, she can hit 2 threes in a quarter. I'm back to
Yeah,
back
yeah.
so
Let me see that.
that quick. So yeah. And I think the last thing I'm gonna say about this, I think she may come back with a little, because I know she's hearing the talk of like, well, we need to just go young. We need to get rid of Enrique, trade Enrique. And I don't know if she made the All-Star team either. Did she make the All-Star team?
I don't believe so. No.
All-Star game MVP, not making it the next year. Maybe Enrique comes out, goes crazy today.
Yeah, it's not quite Paige Becker's team yet,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I love those looks, man. Let me see if there's anything else before we keep this pushing and hit some comments. Yeah, like I think like those Enrique threes have a ton of value. Man, do I really want to start my day with Enrique threes? That's literally all you ask. Is like the game's gonna start, the game's gonna tip off. She's gonna start 0 3 from 3, and you're like, welcome to Sunday in the WNBA. But yeah, I love Kelsey Mitchell, man. 16.5 feels like 16.5 for Kelsey Mitchell. I'm on Boston. I'm probably like, I'd rather go to Kelsey Mitchell than I'd rather double up on the fever than go off to Enrique. But like, I like all three. So let's hit some comments and we'll get to game 2. Plum 4 assists. We're gonna hit that in a little bit. Flo, you think Paige will get hers and Caitlin Clark been bad lately? Yeah, Clark been bad. You could tell like the groin's impacting her, and the shots just been off. Period. Eventually she gonna get going. You know how like these things going. Like, everyone like has the jokes for Clark, but like, Clark's a bucket. Clark's a dog. Eventually she's gonna have a blow up spot. Eventually she's gonna have like a dummy 4 for 5 3 game with 11 assists. Like just Caitlin Clark. It's one of like the 5-6 best players in the league. So yeah, it's coming. Just wait on it. Oh, I see you got a little parlay here. Okay. Yours truly. Let's go, Flo. Thanks for pulling up my guy. Dejanay's out. Well, Caitlin Clark, who they gonna stick on her? I gotta expect they're gonna trap her a lot. So, like to your point about like Sophie, like I could see like Sophie, and especially like with Aaliyah, like Aaliyah's such a good talent. Like she could find her in that corner too. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, everybody. Appreciate you for pulling up. Let's see. What's good, Flo? Let's have a day. Cole Stein, thank you as always. Jamar Porter says, I think sneaky look James from the wings. That's my guy, Drain. That's what he was saying. But I'm not sure she even starting Enrique back. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that lineup. If they go to Quinterly or if they go to James or how they do it. Chris Kloklanis and his rotations, they'll be super duper janky. Hey, Flo, Dream, do you lean over under total in this game?
I mean, I gotta personally lean over.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm leaning over as well. I think this is gonna be a really good one. Kelsey Mitchell, 3 threes away from the record.
What record?
Well, what record?
Record?
I already added 3 threes in LA, so I love that even more. Yeah, let us know. Drop it in the chat. What record? Bet365 has Paige and CC for 15 boosted to 200. I don't hate it. I don't hate that at all either. I really don't. But like, whenever a boost isn't on the table, I'm like, all right, what's gonna go wrong here? I don't think it's CC. This is gonna be Paige. Who would ruin that one? Feels like it'd be Paige, but like I don't see how that one misses. But it's
yeah. I was gonna say I mean I hate to say it. I think the only way it misses is if CC don't get her minutes.
Yeah.
But I think Paige is gonna be very aggressive today. I know Enrique being back is kind of but I still think she knows the matchup. It's her versus CC. So
yeah. All right, let's hit the next game. We are gonna get a nice one at the Barclays Center between the New York Liberty and the Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream lose that tough one to the Fever a couple games ago. New York Liberty back in action. Natasha Cloud should be good to go. Isabel Harrison should be good to go. 4-point favorites today. Dream, I know whenever you talk about the Liberty, you always have a lot of thoughts on this team. What are your thoughts today on the Liberty playing the Dream today?
Jordan Canada, me man. Jordan Canada. You've been talking about how guards been getting assists versus this Liberty team. Is still at a streak of 6 right now. It was like 7 or 8, whatever it was, but it's at 6 still. She's been diamond. She's been scoring. She's been boarding. she played this team last time and went crazy. I forgot what she had. I should have wrote it down, but she played very well last time she played them, and then got limited minutes the first time and did all right as well. Like 24 minutes. I think she had like 14 or 16 PRA. So we was on her PRA last game at 20. It bumped up 2 points pretty much from 19 and a half to 21 and a half. I still don't think it's enough. So I'm heavy on Jordan Canada. I think this game could be good. I like Atlanta personally. I'm sorry. If John Quill not back, I just cannot continue to back New York. I know they're at home. I know Tosh back, Isabel Harrison, all that good stuff. But to me, Atlanta's just better without John Quill. Or at least they're good enough to keep it close. Another game that I would lean over in. I like Jordan Canada PRA. And speaking of records, I don't know what record this is. I just remember watching I remember watching a game. What game was it? I think it was the last game. And they were basically saying Sabrina has a streak, and I should look it up now. But she's one game away from breaking a streak of 25-5.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's got some. I don't know if it's in the NBA, the WNBA history, or if it's trying to look up her stats now. If it's WNBA history or if it's just Liberty history. But I know she has 5 straight games of 3 straight games of 25-5. And if she does it again, she either ties or breaks a record. Now, I was trying to look it up. I remember hearing it on the telecast. I remember it. And as I look at it now, 26-6, 22-9-6, 28-8-8. I can't remember the exact record, but I do remember hearing it on the telecast, the last telecast. They had the graphic and everything for it. So I will lean Sabrina PRA with knowing that.
All right, I'm rocking with you there. Yeah, man, it feels like we're in the exact same spot again. I feel like I said this to everyone like a couple Sundays ago when it was Dream Liberty and the Liberty were favored, and I'm like, why are they favored? Because as long as John Quell's not in there, and to your point, I think that the Dream, I would take Dream +4, and like not to be redundant here, I think they can win the game outright. Said this last Sunday when they played the Storm. This defense, you have to treat it like the Chicago Sky. Even though given yesterday's performance against the Lynx, I don't know what that means right now. But it's a defense that gives up assists like candy. We grabbed Jordan Canada's assist at 6 when it first opened. Now it's like been nuked, but I still like it at 6.5. She should have a really good game. I like both bigs. I think they both could cover. I'd go back to Breonna Jones. I think this could be a big Breonna Jones spot because if you saw the game against the Fever, she had like such a tough whistle. Like it looked like the refs had Fever money line. Let's start there because they got on some ticky-tack fouls. And then like she was facing on Aaliyah Boston. It was like one of those games where you could see like a play where it snowballs. Like you miss a couple easy ones, you miss a couple free throws, get a couple cheap fouls. Before you look up, you got 4 fouls and you're just out of rhythm and the game doesn't feel right. But this is a get right spot for Breonna Jones. I love that 13.5. The fact that it's back at 13.5 against a front line that's not stopping anyone at the rim. I mean, Dominic Malonga, oh my goodness. Last Sunday at the Barclays, I mean, granted, that was just like overpowering size. Breonna can hit you more with that finesse, hit you with the shoulder, put the shoulder into your chest, and maybe with a hook shot. But I love that. Now, I don't love Griner. I wouldn't take it as a straight, but I did think about an SGP of like, just take both the bigs to cover their base. Like Griner can get you for the 10, Breonna can get you for the 14. Canada is going to get you for the assist if those two are getting the points. Direct correlation. Other one I love in this game is Alicia Gray on those 5 rebounds. Love those rebounds. She had 9 last time she played the Liberty. And when the Liberty do not have John Quill Jones in there, it really turns into a wings delight. So I'm also going off the fact that Ryan Howard, obviously, last game came back. Love to see that. She hyperextended her knee. So she's not moving as well. I noticed that a couple games ago. She's not moving as well. But Alicia Gray should be in line with, let me get you the numbers here, what all these other wings are doing. So this is like the last 9 games without John Quill Jones. You had against the Aces, Young had 7, Gray had 7. This is rebounds. Gabby, 7. Plum, Kelsey Plum, 7. Alicia Gray, 9. Satu, 6 in 24 minutes against the Valks. Tiff Hayes, 5. Burton, 5. Gabby, 6 the game before that. So foul the bouncing ball. It's Ryan or Alicia Gray probably getting 5, 6, or 7 rebounds here. I like Alicia Gray. I also think that I'm not an over and unders guy, but I would lead under in this one
because this feels like it's gonna be like a playoff atmosphere game. Like I think this game is slow and like dragged out. These two teams don't like each other. The Dream lost the first game of the year between these two teams when John Cole was in there. Thought they gave that one away. They did. New York went to Atlanta, got the brakes beaten off them. That game wasn't close. Now it's kind of like the rubber match. So, and it's at Barclays. So I think this could be a playoff atmosphere game. Stewie's points have jumped, but like whenever I always say it, like that's why I took Asia yesterday. Whenever you get one of those like Stewie, Asia, Fee 20-point lines, I know she's been awful, but it's 20 points. And who the heck on the Dreams guarding her? Like Ryan Howard, stop it. So I like Stewie. I think you could always go back to like looking at Ryan's 3 threes at -112 or Sabrina at -122. That's in a sweet spot, not an amazing matchup. But I want to say the Dream in the last 8 games are like top 3 and above the break threes given up. So that's Sabrina right there. So recap, favorite plays. I love Jordan Canada. After that, I like Gray. And if you want to get spicy, I like Breonna Jones. And I'll give y'all first basket for this one. First basket for this one. It's Brittany Griner versus 100 first baskets right now because I keep taking her every game. They keep throwing her in the post, and she does one of 2 things every single time. She clanks the turnaround or the hook shot, or instead of going aggressive, because, a 5'10 guard is shading, so, you can't go big over the 5'10 guard. You have to throw it all the way across the court to someone in the corner to shoot a terrible 3. So I'm praying because the odds are stupid. She's literally going to have the ball. So the player that's going to have the ball in her hands, most likely, unless the Liberty steal the tip, of course, is Brittany Griner. She's at 600, and I paired her with Ryan Howard at 750. Those odds seem goofy as hell to me, so I went with those 2.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Side on this one, I would lean the Dream. Sadly, I think they could win this game. I think they will cover.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see this. Oh, it's not available, and it just shows you like why FanDuel is janky. They gave us Kennedy Burke versus the Aces, and I told y'all it was bait because the Aces are a great spot-up defense, and she's gonna have to go like 2 for 3 or like 2 for 2 to cover. And of course, like she didn't cover. Now this is the game you would like to have Kennedy Burke because they're gonna trap Sabrina, and there's no Kennedy Burke threes line. Like I'd love to take 2 and 3 threes. They give you
got a point.
They don't give you Burke. Like, of course. Classic FanDuel. Classic FanDuel. But yeah, I have that. Yeah, that's what I have for this one. Yeah, love this one. Let's go Liberty.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but I think I won't be surprised if Stewie hits a couple threes. She was 1 of 6, one game, 1 of 3, and then I'm like you. I like Stewie points as well. Who gonna guard her? Bree Jones, definitely not Griner. And we know both of those girls can foul as well too. So BG can get into their body and get to the line. So, but yeah, I think she'll have some opportunities from 3 stretching the floor. I know Bree Jones ain't trying to get out there, and Griner definitely ain't. So it's just can she knock the threes down?
I love that, man. Man, that's crazy. 210.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, and it was actually 198, so it's going down more and more. So,
I might just have to build like a separate of like things we like looked at each game like, that's interesting, and just do a round robin. Like if we did the that's interesting so far, the 2 that we got is like Arike 3 is 235 and Stewie's 2 is 210. And if you just did those 2 alone, is 938. I'm just gonna keep a tab of this and like round robin it for fun.
No, that's a fact. I might have to do 3s round robin.
Yeah, that's a 2 threes. Okay, we'll see how that one goes. I don't mind. Let's see some comments, so we will keep this pushing. Let's see here. Breonna Jones owes me. She owes everyone after that game. Man, I had a Friday in Indiana, and she started quick. She got a bad whistle, but she also like missed like a lay. She missed a lay, dropped the ball under the rim, and then missed 2 free throws. I was like, oh, I know what time it is. Man, you know what time. BG over PR. It's always scary for grinding rebounds, but I think BG should get you that 10 points. Like 10. I mean, we still doing this? Like, she just gotta make it, just gotta make it. Despite Jordan Canada going crazy last game, I feel like they shot them out the game, but I couldn't understand with Gray on the floor. They couldn't feed her the ball. Gray in a bounce back spot. See, that's the one we didn't mention. And thank you for bringing that up. I do agree with you because Alicia Gray is gonna have the appetizing Sabrina Ionescu matchup. Whenever that someone's going against Sabrina, and I know what's happening, You always got to look at that. She had, I want to say, 20 points less time these two teams play. Ryan left early with injury, so but 17 and a half, it's a tough number, but I do like Alicia Gray today.
See, I like Ryan because she's gonna get. I mean, I like Jordan because she's gonna get the weakest matchup. I think that's who Sabrina's gonna be on. I think Natasha Cloud is gonna be on
Gray,
Alicia Gray, and not that she can't get right. I'm just saying. I think the Sabrina matchup is gonna be Jordan Canada. Honestly.
Oh, good call. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're probably right.
We'll see.
I'm thinking the same thing. Bree Jones could be in for a good game down low. She should be. Paint gonna be wide open. Dreams money line, Mystics money line today. Let's ride. Oh yeah, that's like next game. Mystic Storm. We're gonna hit on that. Sabrina rebounds are a lock. Yeah, she been rebound. What is it? Is it still at 5.5?
4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like she had like 0 last time in 15, but like rebounds is like so finicky. The ball bounced the right way. She have a big game. Yeah, the rebounds have been a wagon. We like had those rebounds last time they played. Alicia Gray is 10 for 15 head-to-head for her rebound line against them this season. 2 games, 5, and that 9. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I took her rebounds on. I give that out to everyone. I put her 6 rebounds with Sanaya Rivers 10 points and 3.25 on it.
Oh yeah, I like Sanaya. I like her.
Oh man, we got to get to that right now. Hold on. Rebounds going to cash by half times and grinding 4 rebounds. Great information. Free to wait. I appreciate you, man. Grinding 4 rebounds, 12 or 15 head-to-head. 16 and 18 for the season. Hard to fade that. Appreciate it, man. That's good info. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Mystic Storm. Excuse me. Sun Sparks with Sanaya Rivers. I'll let you lead this one off. What do you like in Sun and Sparks?
What's the free? What did he say? Free the wave before? What is that? 4 rebounds and 12 or 15 head to head versus what? New York?
Yeah, I believe it's in New York.
16 of 18 for the season. She's got 4 rebounds in 16 of 18 games this season.
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah. And yeah, against New York, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you have my attention.
It is tough to pass that off.
Yeah, that's a fact. You have my attention.
Great
info. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the day that it's tough because I truly feel like all the dogs today can cover. I feel like all the dogs could possibly win. I won't be shocked. I won't be shocked if Connecticut win. We see how well they've been playing, and now for whatever that's worth, it's been against Seattle, but Seattle is better than LA. So I mean, I like Connecticut. I think Connecticut can score. Their team total seems kind of low at 75.5, 76.5. I think they can get to 80 against this Sparks team. We know the Sparks ain't playing no defense. But we know Tina gonna put up shots. You know that. But yeah, Sonya Rivers, man. PGs against Kelsey have been it's Kelsey Plum, but point guards, especially ones that can drive, have been doing really well against this Sparks team. Now it's a little surprising because the Sparks do have Azure down there and Hamby, but yeah, Courtney Williams, I think she had about 19 versus them. Yeah, she had 16. Kelsey Mitchell had 2 decent games versus them. Well, I would say, 19. That's a pretty good game. There was no CC that game. Kelsey Mitchell had 19 that game. I think Sabrina had 25. No, she had 20. 20 that game. So that's 3 guards in a row. I think Natasha Cloud is. Let me see what Natasha did that game. Yeah, Tasha had 23 that game. So that's more of like a Sonya Rivers archetype right there. More of a driver. Maybe take a midi. Ariel Atkins had a really good game. Now, not much of a Sonya Rivers type player, but she still had 20. That's a guard. And Kelsey Mitchell, what did she do last game? 20. So yeah, they're giving up basically 16 plus to all opposing point guards. Sonya Rivers has been flirting with 10 or getting 10 pretty faithfully her last 3, 4, 5 games. So a game that I think they can go over their team total, I would have to look at Sonya. She's getting minutes. I think she can get to the line once or twice, maybe hit a jumper or 2, and definitely get to the hole for 2 layups. So yeah, I like Sonya Rivers. And like I said, I like Connecticut. And I think that just from what I was looking, Kelsey Plum assists, but maybe if you want, you can talk more about that. But I haven't played it yet. But before I haven't played Sonya yet either. I got her in a blunt money bet, but before I play Sonya straight, I'm not even sure I'll get there. I'll definitely play Kelsey Plum assist straight before I do it.
That's facts.
But yeah, man, that's how I feel about that game. How about you?
Yeah, man, you know it's crazy. Like these ugly games, I always say, are like sometimes like the most SGPable games. And like Sanai Rivers, like I have her on the lay. Her line open is right now at 8.5. I really like that one because she has 10 plus in 3 straight games. My thing with her is that like she's just like a pure athlete, and the shot is like hit or miss. You know, rookie year shot gonna get better, bro. She's the WNBA like Dyson Daniels. The Sparks are giving up the second most steals in the W. So off rip, I'm like, okay, she has 2+ in 6 of her last 9 games. She picking pockets and getting like a fast break lay. Like I'm getting 4 points off steals off rip. I know that like right now. So from there, she just has to do some back cuts. This is like they do everything bad that fits her style. They're one of the worst transition teams in the league. They play fast, 3rd quickest pace. They're one of the 5 worst defenses in the league. They're one of the 5 worst paint defenses in the league. So I just think that there's a road here where like she's gonna get to the cup, and she's like part of this like young core with her, Anissa, the crew that's grown there. So she's played 30+ minutes last 3. Like she should run 30. Like she should be blowout proof. I would hope she's blowout proof, even though she's a starter. Like, and also I don't think like the Sparks team 10.5. Like I know it's the Sun, but it's like you can never trust the Sparks at 10.5. So like I like Sanai Rivers a ton in this one. I think she should just be everywhere and just be active. You know, it's another one. This just popped up. I gotta lab this. Her 4 rebounds are +148. I just think she could just like have like 4 is kind of crazy. Like the athlete like her, and you know that the Sparks are gonna throw up a bunch of threes.
She could get assists too. She could get 4 rebounds. Her 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Each of those is like +150.
I really have to look at
this. I think her PRA, I ain't look, but I think her PRA might be like 15.5, 16.5. I think that's a play today. I mean, I will play her points first, but I think her PRA, like if you put it to 20, I think she got a chance to get that.
Yeah, I wonder if you could ladder this up. What's it? Do they have a
you can. ESPN bet. Probably can on MGM as well. I got more capping to do. Luckily, that's a late game, but yeah. I might ladder her.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, because it always scares me like a player we're begging for the lines and we finally get the lines. So I'm like, either we're going to be really right or really wrong. I really don't care either way. Can you ladder up the PR? Yes, you can. Man, I got to look at this. I like her. And also, you got to talk about like the headliner for the Sun. It does scare me a little bit. Like I'm talking Tina Charles here. It does scare me a little bit that like this is game 3 in 5 days and they ran her 30 minutes in the last 2 games. One was in Connecticut. One's in Seattle. So I'm like, yo, Tina should kill. Tina has like 18 points in her last 5 against the Sun, against the Sparks. She has a double-double in her last 3 against the Sun. The double-double, we grabbed it early, but it's now sitting at 700, still juicy. 2 double-doubles in a row. Like, Tina could get busy. You want to go points or points plus rebound? She should get busy in this one. There's not really anyone really going to stop her down, though. You know, it's just the minutes you worry about, and you worry about, like, you know, she's older. So, but Tina should cook. Love Tina in this one. On the Spark side, I love the Plum assist. It was Hamby or Rakia points. Like Rakia, like this is a bad transition defense. The lane should get open. Rakia can do like a Gabby Williams impersonation. It was at 12.5 plus 100. It's now 12.5 minus 125. I love Rakia. I went Hamby only because of the usage, but I really like Rakia. Like I like both of them. So I like that. I like Plum's assist. Mentioned Sanaya. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, I couldn't figure out whose threes to take in this one. Like Plum's 3 threes are like a plus 138. Maybe that's part of the. That's interesting. Maybe it's that or the rebounds, because I'm like, this is like one of the worst spot up teams. They suffocate the 3-point line. So I'd probably like but I'm like, it's Kelsey Plum. Like she'll just shoot right over the defense and not care. Like, so I did think like, man, I know it's like a bad matchup, but like whenever it's like plus 138 for 3 Plum threes, like. Okay. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. And if you want to talk about like spot up defenses, like Azrae Stevens 2 threes plus 102, I thought that was interesting too. So, yeah, but I really like Sanaya Rivers in this one. I really got to like do more research on this one on like rebounds and like I won't even hold you. 4 seems so stupid. That's so stupid. The way like the Sparks just have like stretches where like they don't know how to play basketball. Like they just be throwing up the dumbest threes and they'll go on 3-minute scoring droughts. So yeah, I think this is a really nice Sanaya Rivers spot. Really like her in this spot. I think she could really get active in this one. P plus R is sitting at, let me see. 12.5. That seems kind of crazy, but I don't want to overreact, and I gotta look at that ball. So, but I like Sanaya Rivers today. So that's all I got in this one. Let's see what y'all think. Free Sauce, good morning to you too, my brother. Hope you're having a great Sunday morning. Hope everyone's healthy. Having a great day today so far. Took Kelsey 5.5 assists this game. I like Kelsey on them dimes. I really do. The Sparks offense is just not too turnover prone, but I like Plum assists. Actually, they are turnover prone. The second most, they give up the second most steals. So, yeah.
Sanaya Rivers.
Stewie, 10.5 RA, only under 3 games this year since JJ went down. Yeah, I can see Stewie. I can see that one. Also played Paige under 9.5 RA. I see her shooting a rock all game against CC. Yeah, Paige definitely gonna have the ball in her hand. Under 8 to 10 games. Rakia need to be queen of the channel. She could be.
I don't ball enough like that for me.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. Also like that Tina double-double. Yeah, I grabbed that. It opened at 1,300. I was like,
damn.
Say less. Don't need to research that one. Hitting the button. Hit the button. Tina has 3 double-doubles last 3 times she played this team. I like her and Tosh Howard double-doubles today. 6,700 trying to get paid on a Sunday. She had 14, 11, 10. Damn. Love this info. Thank you. Last 3 games versus the Sparks. Felix is in the building. Thanks for pulling up my guy. And because why the Sparks trying to play fast? I don't think that suits them. They look to speed up. I agree. And they also got Julie Van Loo in there. So you know that the tempo is not slowing down because when Plum's out, Van Loo's in. And shout out to Julie Van Loo, who got done dirty by the Valkyrie. Last game, she was pulling all those threes and had like 5 threes on say against the Lynx and was going
she
crazy.
Good for a couple of those.
Big facts.
Sure.
Big facts. If y'all can remember to please like the video. Me and my guy Dream about to hit this last game, and we're gonna get some looks and get up out of here. Last game is Mystics and Storm +7 for the Mystics. This one, what do I like in this one? Couple. I like the wagon known as Gabby Williams PRA 22.5 because when Gabby's at home, like she's just destroying this PRA. I feel like I just played it because it's like, well, it's Gabby Williams and she's at home, so and she's over the 22.5. 6 of her last 7. It's crazy because it's like there's just so many ways she could get there. Like she could score 15 points, do 8 rebounds. She could get 6 assists. Like she could do everything. So I like Gabby Williams in this spot. I also like Shakira Austin. I like her base rebounds, potentially on the double-double. The Storm are one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. I also think that she could just like get into her own. Like she's getting such immense usage that like you really could just like have a nice game for her. So I like I think it's 21.5. Let me see what it is now. It opened at 21.5. It's now 22.5. I don't like it at 22.5. I know it's only like 1 difference, but I'd rather probably just play the rebounds at 8. I also think this could be a Sonia Citron rebound ladder game up to 8. Sonia will grab 8 just because. So I like her 5 rebounds too. It's moved. Everything's moved. Like it was at -130. Now it's -152. I like those. And on the Storm side, let me see here. Yeah, I would just stick with Gabby. I like Gabby. I like Gabby. I like Shakira. I like Sonia in this spot. I need to still lab this game some more. It's +7. I definitely think the Mystics can cover that +7. Don't have a ton of thoughts on this one, but like I just like the basic. Like I just like Gabby. I just like Shakira Austin in this spot. And the double at 210 is very nice for Shakira too. She could definitely hit that. This is a bad rebound too. So that's what I got in this one. Dream, you got anything for Mystic Storm?
Not really. But I'm laughing because Willie Thomas said Sanitary Rivers. Then he put Sanaya Rivers. So I was just looking at the comments of that. No, and y'all know me generally. I got 5-10 looks for every game. Don't like this game. If I had to, Wizards. I was thinking Wizards with the points, but like again, the Wizards, they ain't beating nobody. You know, like I think they beat the Aces twice. They barely beat the Aces. They were down 14 at home to the Aces with no Asia. And then somebody else they beat, maybe Connecticut or Dallas or Chicago. I think they barely beat Chicago or somebody. Seattle's a step up in competition, and I think everybody's going to be on the Mystics today, just based off of how bad Seattle's looked versus Connecticut. But man, before that, Seattle was balling. They beat New York and they went into Atlanta, beat Atlanta too. So, all the more reason for me to just sit back and maybe see something live in that game. The only prop look I like the Gabby. I wasn't even thinking about that. Only prop look I would think is NECA.
I didn't talk to NECA. Good call.
Yeah, just because I think Kiki's going to be Gardner. And if a rookie is going to be Gardner, one of the best post players in the history of the WNBA,
rookie in the vet.
It's kind of like, it's like when Tina got a rookie. You know, she getting up 20 shots tonight. Might go 6 or 20.
I love when Tina play them young kids because she'd be like, "Come here, baby," and like take off on the post and throw over heads. Comedy.
Yeah. Now again, I don't feel so strong about NECA because NECA ain't been aggressive as I would like lately. In the Storm, they're the definition of a by committee team. Skylar definitely tends to get the most shots, but you don't know if it's gonna be Skylar, Gabby, or NECA with the points. You don't know if it's gonna be Skylar, Gabby, or Erica with the assists. Like it's a really committee team. So NECA, maybe because I think she got a rookie on her, I think she could possibly get 15, 20, have a good game. I agree with you with the Gabby look. And, as much as I want to take the Mystics points, I will probably zag and take Seattle just because I think 7 is a lot, but I don't like what I've been seeing out of the Mystics, honestly. And I don't know who in the Mystics goes over their point prop. Maybe Citron, maybe Sykes if she actually wants to play.
Yeah, right. Sykes, you never know which version of her you're getting.
But Shakira Austin, good luck with Ezzy down there. It's not going to be sweet. That's what I think we're going to have Ezzy on Shakira because they got similar body types. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
So, I love all that. You broke it down perfectly. I couldn't agree more. I just got to ask because, like, I was listening to you and I saw, like, they just put up the links in the sky for tomorrow. Did you see what Courtney Williams did on Twitter? Because, like, obviously she had that podcast, The Stud Butts, was just talking to Dejanay, and Dejanay was on the wings. It's like, did y'all beat Chicago? She's like, no, we didn't beat Chicago. And obviously Chicago beat the Lynx in prime time. And Courtney used to play for the Sky. And she was going back and forth. She blocked a fan that tagged her in the video, that posted that video, like, oh, who can't beat the Chicago Sky now? That Courtney PRA is at 25.5. When I tell you I grabbed that so fast, I saw that one unit in. I have the boost. Forget today's games. I already looked at today's. Like, what is the Courtney Williams, whatever I'm taking tomorrow? Am I lighting up the PRA? Am I like, what are we doing here? Courtney Williams is going to have the fire of a million suns tomorrow night.
So wait, what happened? I don't understand what happened though. She was on stream last night after they lost.
No, like she was on stream earlier in the year on her Stud Butts podcast with Tish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she was like downplaying the Sky, and then obviously the Sky beat the Lynx.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm gonna get back with you on that. I'm gonna tell on that. I'm probably gonna ladder her rebounds again as well.
Yeah,
I was on her rebounds yesterday, so yeah.
Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. She did 8x8 yesterday. I gotta think on this one. Wow, she has 8 rebounds both games versus them. Yeah, I gotta think on this one. I don't know if this is just like. I gotta think on this one. There's something here. And shout out to whoever nuked Breonna Stewart because those threes have gone from like 210 to like 158. So
God, see, that's why I don't like saying shit on stream sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I gotta keep shit to myself.
Yeah, shut up, Drake.
They be like, oh, you thinking about it? Not me, nigga.
That's interesting. You said Sanaya Rivers.
You on the fence? Oh nah, I ain't on the fence.
I'm on the fence.
I like that read. Good enough for me.
Right? Crazy.
Man, I can't even round in the thing. I'm scared to look at Zaza threes now. Probably 115.
Man, everything gone, man.
I'm scared.
Nah, Zaza gone, man. It's all gone. It's all bad. But yeah, man, I love that Courtney tomorrow. Man,
I'm playing that shit right now.
They're still giving us fee plus money on those 4 assists. Like that's.
Yeah, I learned my lesson with fee last night. Oh God,
that's my love language is them fee assists. They don't hit every game, but they say that plus money like every game, and I'm like, man, I love me some fee assists. But I like Courtney. Like my thing is just I'm trying to think: is Courtney going up on like the assist or the points? Because she's going up on one of them. Like I could. Is Courtney about to give them a 20 ball? What's her 20? Like, what's 20 and 6 rebounds? Wow, 20 is 390. That's hard to turn down. All right, I think I might have to do that and just use a little boost, throw some change on that. 20 and 6. What's 20 and 6? All right, bet in. Yeah. Courtney, give him belt tomorrow. They were talking trash. What's Angel Reese? What's her PRA? You know what's so crazy? Shout out to Angel Reese. You have to treat her like a superstar now. 30.5. That's a nice number. I think, what was it yesterday? 29.5? Yeah, you got to treat Angel Reese like a superstar now. Camilla.
Yeah.
Man, Camilla's rebounds are nice too.
Before I slide out of here, I want to leave y'all with just one blown money bet that I put in. It's just 10-10-10. So 10 for Natasha Cloud, Brittany Griner, and Sanaya Rivers. It's a plus 586. Put a 15th of a unit on it. Tosh is back. Tosh had 10 points her last 3 games before she was her last game. Also, the last game she was out. She was benched in the fourth quarter, and I know she wasn't happy about that. I was looking at her on the bench. She was not happy, but she still had 12 and 23 minutes. The way they're defending the Liberty teams, the way teams are defending the Liberty without John Quell, they're saying basically like we're not gonna let Tosh, we're gonna trap Sabrina or Brianna Stewart. Tosh, you're a shooter now. Like you have to be aggressive. We're not letting you run the offense and all that. No, we're gonna turn you into a shooter. When Sabrina run pick and roll, we're gonna trap her or put the defense on her, and the same with Stewie. So I've been noticing her being much more aggressive lately. I think she gets 10. Same with Brittany Griner. I agree with you. I think both of the bigs can have a good game. Brittany Griner, it seems like they just, spam her the ball. If she wasn't washed, she could have 20 freaking damn points. If she was just not washed and aggressive, just one of not the two, like she could be washed, but just be aggressive like Tina. And she'll be putting up Tina numbers, but she don't shoot enough. She don't care enough, but I do think she gets 10. Nobody can guard her. Isabella Harrison off the bench, maybe, and not really. So I like her 10 there. And we talked about Sanaya. I think Sanaya's in a really good spot. I might have to find something else to do with Sanaya, but yeah, I like Sanaya as well.
Hey man, I just want to say great info. And I also want to say, man, shout out to my guy Dream for pulling up, man. It's a Sunday morning. This season's long as heck. Dream's family, Dream's my guy, man, giving y'all great info, man. You could check out Dream at the Cap Collective. Also, I'm gonna be tapping in with him, Blunt Money Bets. Y'all should leave a like, tap in with him. It takes nothing to leave a retweet, a like, a comment. It helps the algorithm and it shows love, man. It shows appreciation. Let's hit these comments. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. It's a Sunday morning. Hope everyone's doing amazing. Let's find some cash, man. This game nasty. Only looks like with Gabby PRA. For some reason, books keep giving us this. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm like, I don't care. Also, like Shakira on the under. She averaged 18 PR on the road, only over 2 away games. Good info. Appreciate you. Great stuff. Appreciate you guys. Dope shirt. I always rep it, man. AI, baby.
Oh, that is a dope shirt. I couldn't even see what that said. Yeah. Oh, I see it now. Okay, that's tough.
That's my guy. KC, appreciate you. Yeah. And then Free Sauce says, Courtney, 18.5 been hitting. Yeah, I won't even lie. I built a Courtney.
Yeah, his sauce was on that yesterday. I see he was on that yesterday. I told him about them rebounds too, though.
Yeah.
She's important. So.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for pulling up. On the way out, if you could leave a like, go over to YouTube, leave a sub. I appreciate everyone. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Let's have a great day. Any questions, hit me on the timeline. Take it easy, everyone. Happy Sunday.